I'll give backup also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can anyone, everybody can unmute yourself so that we will discuss and we will work together. Everybody can unmute, please. I don't want anyone should be in mute. I want everybody in unmute so that I get into. Now, last class you all saw how to create a project in ASP.NET MVC core. Do you all agree with this?
Yes.
Now, today we are going to talk about what is this all about, this core line. Okay. In a web project, ASP.NET core, in ASP.NET core, the startup project is program.cs file. In any program, what is the entry point?
Main.
What is the entry
Main
point?
method.
Main function.
Main method. Main method is an entry point of any project. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
But if you look into here, are you seeing any main method here?
No.
Why?
We did not write any class also there.
Come again?
We did not write any method or any class here.
See, in C sharp 10, in C sharp 10 version, program.cs file internally detected by main method. Understand my point? Everybody understand my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that is the beauty of C sharp. Do all clear? The beauty
Yeah.
of C sharp is this file, this class file by default has a main method. The code of line of code will be built under the main method. Hear my point? When you compile the project, when you see in your CLR, MSIL, Microsoft Intermediate Language, this program.cs file has a class name called program, under which you will have a main method. Clear my point? So it has a inbuilt main method. It has a inbuilt main method. Don't get confused. Tomorrow, if anybody asks you in C sharp 10, you are not seeing a main method. What is your answer? Your answer is in C sharp 10, program.cs file internally has a inbuilt main method to detect. Clear my point?
Yes.
Everybody clear? Karthik,
Yes.
Mahesh,
Yes.
Shankar, everybody clear? Mayuri, Mayur Chaudhary, everybody clear or not? So now the point here is what is mean by web application? You see there is a class. What is this class? This is a class which color highlighted in this color. What is the class?
Class is a solution of object, method, or
Web
property.
application is a class. Web application is a class derived from Microsoft dot ASP.NET core dot builder builder namespace. Okay. It is used to configure all services under a HTTP pipeline. What is HTTP pipeline? What HTTP pipeline will contain? What HTTP pipeline will contain? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is an HTTP pipeline will contain? We already discussed. HTTP pipeline contain HTTP header and HTTP body. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
We discussed or not?
Yeah,
HTTP
we
header and
discussed.
HTTP
HTTP body.
body. For that, you will have HTTP request and response object. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
HTTP request and HTTP response object. Clear my point? So the first line of code will try to create object for the web application class. Clear my point? The first line of code will try to create object for the application builder method. Application builder method. What is application builder method, ma? It create a plenty of object to run the web application builder. Okay. And then builder.build method. Once you create an object, the build method will create an application instance. Now you see here, right click, go to definition. This 4 line is more important. Now, what is the purpose of build method? Can anyone read this? Can anyone read this? This application builder build the core builder object. That object will be created as an instance in the app. That app will be treated as a pipeline. I will explain that. Now I'm putting a breakpoint here. Let me go through one by one. Click on this. Now see, it will automatically get detected. Now it got detected or not? Say yes or no. Nobody was an unmute, man. Guys, please unmute.
Yeah, yes.
This is the dinner time. I will also get sleep if you are not unmute. Now you see, right now builder is null. The variable is null or not?
Yes,
Yes or no? The moment when you press F11, you see builder has a lot of services, configuration, everything. See here, I got a configuration, I got an environment, I got a hosting mechanism, I have a logging, I have metrics, I have services. If you look into the services, there are 126 services are available. How many services are available?
126.
These are all the services are available. It automatically taken care by ASP.NET Core. You no need to worry. Like that, once that has been created, you will get a build object with an app. How many configurations we have? Everything is created as an instance, say yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
You have middleware, you have environment, you have application, everything. Finally, you are going to run it. I'll come to you what is map get and all. Don't worry about it. You got the hello world program? Say yes or no?
Yes.
Everybody say yes or no?
Yes, we got the output.
You all understand what is the purpose of web application builder? What web application builder is doing? To run any request, web application builder class is used. Am I right or wrong? Say yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And then I'm going to remove this. Listen carefully. I'm removing this. I am saving. I am running. Now, if you continue, it will work. But you won't get any response. What they are saying?
This localhost page can't find.
Why? Because it is not giving any response in run method. So to do that, what you need to do here, app.run. Here inside, you have to say HTTP context. Okay, context. Lambda expression. Clear my point? Here, you have to say, when you're using app.run method, you have to say async. Async is nothing but until it comes complete, you cannot come here. Here, you have to say await context dot response dot write async of welcome to ITAS Technologies. Welcome to ITAS Technologies. Now you see, if I put a breakpoint here, I remove this breakpoint. Now try to run it. You got the context? Say yes or no.
Yes.
You got the context or not?
Yes. Yes.
Let's see what context is holding. You got the URL of the context. You got the URL of the context or not? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody. You got the URL of the context? Chetan Rajput, Sai Datta.
Yeah,
When
yes,
you
yes,
put
yes.
the URL, you will have a connection, you will have a futures, you will have a request, you will have a response, and then lot of other things will be comes. In the response, I'm trying to write a value. What is the value I'm writing? Welcome to ITAS Technologies. Now go back. You see the context that welcome to ITAS Technologies comes into picture. In the response, in the body, you see whatever I'm writing come here. Don't worry about it. It will be there inside. I'm closing. When I run it, you got welcome to ITAS Technologies? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Did I
Yes.
prepare the response or it automatically prepared the response? Who prepared the response? Karthik. Who prepared the response? Ganesh. Who prepared the response? Come again. We prepared the response. Or you got my point? But, sir, can I have one more run method? Can I have one more method, the run method, and say Welcome to Narendra.net. Welcome to Narendra.net. Now tell me, will both run method will execute or not? Say yes or no.
No.
As per the code, both the run method need to be executed or not?
Not sir.
Come again.
No sir.
Okay. Now, if you look into run it will not. It will only executed the welcome to ITAS technology. Now you see. You got only welcome to ITAS technology. Am I right? Am I right or wrong, Sindhu?
Yes, and
Yes.
welcome.
But you try to put a breakpoint of here also. Try to refresh the send the request once again. Now you see it is detected the first run. Now continue. Again continue. Will it detected the second run?
No.
Code is not at all detecting, right? Reason behind this is nothing but a middleware. This is nothing but a middleware. Run will be the last middleware of the pipeline. Or you got my point? Run is the last middleware of the pipeline. Okay. So how to handle the every middleware? You say here app.map. App.map and say here simply request delegate. Next. And then once you execute, so app.use, sorry, app.use request delegate, and then in the end, you need to say await next of I'm passing my HTTP context. Listen carefully. I'm passing my context object. What object I'm passing? Context object. Now, what will happen? This request delegate will internally call the next subsequent run method. This request delegate, the next request delegate will subsequently call the run method. Now you see, both will execute. Here I'm going to say simply /n. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm having a /n. See, today topic is middleware. I will explain the middleware. Continue. Now it detected.
Yes.
Yes.
Or no? Say guys.
Yes sir.
Yes.
Again continue. Again continue. Now you got the both statement.
Yes.
Earlier you got the both statement.
No.
We got
Yes, sir.
only
Why?
welcome to.
Any reason?
Because we were using run middleware for both.
First we are using only the run as a middleware. Or you got my point? Here we are using use.
Use.
Can anyone read this?
Add a middleware delegates defined in line 2 application request pipeline. If you are in calling the next function, use run extension, run application builder request delegates instead. So what we are using, sorry, every time if you want to next run means we are using the middleware, correct?
Yes.
So that one, okay.
Now if you see here the run,
Yeah.
By default, run will be ending the product. Clear my point? Let me take the MS Paint. Assume this is your project. Clear my point? You have a middleware 1, you have a middleware 2, you have a middleware 3. Clear my point?
Yes.
In the middleware 1, this is your middleware 1. This is your middleware 2. Okay. This is your middleware 3. Clear my point? Whenever user makes a request, application builder object will build that. It will give the request to the middleware 1. Middleware 1 internally call a middleware 2. Middleware 1 internally call a middleware 2. Middleware 2 internally call a middleware 3. Once this middleware completed, give the signal back to the middleware 2. Again signal back to the middleware 1. Then the response will be go back. You understand my point? This is how the middleware will be handled in ASP.NET MVC core. Do you all clear with this?
Yes.
Let's say you're making a request. The first middleware ensuring that you are an authenticated user or not. So authentication can be performed here. Say yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once the authenticated, which role you need to require? For that, you can go for authorization. Can I do that?
Yes.
After authorization, can I perform the actual logic? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
When
Yes.
the actual logic will be performed? Say yes or no, ma.
So is these middlewares are fixed or else we can change it also?
Come again.
Like now we are using 3 middlewares here, right?
Okay.
So is this fixed the pattern is or else we can change it according to our
See, according to your business logic, you can change, but
okay.
there is a flow of middleware. I will explain Thursday's class. Don't worry about it. First, you need to understand this flow. Thursday, I will detailedly explain about how the way it has to be defined. Okay. There are a
Okay.
lot of other components and rules are there. You need
Based
to
upon
follow the
the
same rule.
based
Okay.
upon the based upon the business requirement, based upon the product size, the middleware will going to be changed and it will be going to large. Correct, sir?
No,
It is
Raju,
not.
you are
Uh,
wrong.
okay.
Sorry to say that. See,
Mm-hmm.
Raju, middleware is a logic you are going to build.
Okay.
Whatever the logic you want. For example, you are getting a request. You
Mm.
want to validate your request is correct or wrong.
Okay.
That time you can write your own custom middleware, ensuring that the request is valid or not. Let's take an example. In the Swiggy portal, you are trying to log in as a user.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Once you logged in as a user, will you receive a token or not?
Yeah, I'm able
Yes,
to
we
list.
will.
When the subsequent request makes, will the token will be revalidated whether the user is valid or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
All these things will be handled in middleware.
So the middleware is whether the user is legit. I mean, the whether the end user will be legitimate or not. Like authentication, authorization. Once getting the access, so user will be able to in and out. So for that, use.
Absolutely correct.
Okay.
That is one of the parameter. There are other parameters also.
Okay. Okay.
Clear my point?
Yes, got it. Thanks.
Anybody have any questions on the middleware? Sir, you are telling middleware 3 will give the signal to middleware 2, middleware 2 give the signal to middleware 1. But as per your logic implemented, you never shown that one, sir. How do I confirm you, sir? So now what I'm going to do, listen here. I'm taking a one more use. Listen carefully. I'm going to have a one more use. Okay. Here I'm going to say, this is my middleware 1. I'm going to say middleware where 1. And I'm going to say started. Listen carefully, middleware 1 started. Now here I'm going to say middleware 2 started. Middleware 2 started. Okay. Now, what is this one? App.run is a middleware 3 or middleware 4?
Middleware 3.
Middleware.
I'm going to say middleware 3 executed. Now here, after calling the next, I'm going to have one more middleware 2 ended. I'm going to say here middleware 2 ended. And here I'm going to say middleware 1 ended. What I'm doing? Middleware 1 ended. Now tell me how many middleware we have?
3 middlewares we have.
3 middlewares. Let me run it. Before running, let me remove the breakpoints. No breakpoints, right? Now I am trying to run the project. Now see the difference. Okay. I need to do a small thing. Here, I come here, /n, run it. Can you read the flow?
Middleware 1 started, middleware 2 started, middleware 3 executed, middleware 2 ended, middleware 1 ended.
Will the diagram what I explained is exactly matched?
Yes.
Say yes or no. Everybody
Yes.
say yes or no.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Chetan,
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
Ajay Balke, Ajay Balki,
Yes, yes, sir.
Raju,
Yeah, yes.
everybody clear?
Yes.
Mahesh,
Yes, sir.
you all got the point. You all got the point of middleware.
Yes.
Yes.
Now the next point is, sir, you got the request, you got the response, everything, right? In the response of the request, I want to pass a status code. Something like this. Await context dot response dot status code equal to 400. Wait up. I'm going to say string. I remove this. Okay. What status code I'm sending?
400.
400. How do I detect this 400 in my browser? I'll show you. Now you see what happened. What happened? Ended is not there. Why?
Yeah.
Because you made the request as bad. If you look into here, refresh, you see you are getting a local host. Say yes or no.
Yeah,
Yes.
In the header, in the response header, you see the status code is
200.
200. If you go to the response here, how come 200? I change it to 400.
Change it 400, but it's still showing 200.
No, it has to show. See, when you make 400 of the response, it is not executing the ended or not. It is abruptly stopped and moved out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is abruptly stopped or not. Say yes or no.
Yeah, it stopped.
Because of the 400, because it is a bad request. You simply say 404. What is 404?
Error type of code. Error
Page not found.
Page not found.
page not found. Yeah.
Now execute it. Go to inspect, network, refresh. Something is not there. I will tomorrow. I will explain this one tomorrow, Monday.
Call will
Okay?
run. Yeah.
Say yes or no. You got the value or not? You see the HTML body. It prepared a body for you.
Yes.
It is automatically prepare a body. This is how it will work. Do you all understand what is middleware?
Yes.
Can anyone tell me what is the definition of middleware now? What is middleware?
It receive.
Middleware is allowed.
What is middleware?
Middleware is used for allowing
Sending
the
and
end
receiving
user
the.
permission
Okay.
from end to end to process. The middleware is mainly used for the end to end process in the website. So the middleware role is the it was that main thing to authorize and authentication and giving the result. So the middleware mainly used to for uh, getting the correct access to the correct user.
Okay. Can I explain in this way? What is middleware? Middleware is used to
Send the request
write
and
a
receive.
logic with respect to functionality. You all understand my point?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Am I correct? And second point,
It gives it to.
middleware will be act as a application pipeline. Am I right or wrong? Application pipeline to handle request and response. Do you all agree with me? Say yes or no.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
middleware 1, middleware 2. Whenever the request comes, it is execute the request. It will pass the request to the another middleware. Once this has been executed, it will go back to the another middleware. Am I right or wrong? Say yes or no.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Everybody say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
My statement is correct.
Yes.
My statement is correct. And can I say third point, middleware are executed one after another. Am I correct? Am I correct? When they are
Yes.
added in the application pipeline. Which one will be executed first? Middleware 1 or middleware 2?
Middleware 2.
Middleware 1. Because in the pipeline, this is the first thing I'm executing. And then it will execute this. And then it will execute this. So, it is an application pipeline. Say yes or no. Is it an application pipeline or not?
Yeah, it's a pub thing.
It's a pipeline where your request will be handled. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? Say yes or no. Ganesh, Mayur, Karthik, Mahesh, Raju,
Yes, yes, your statement is correct.
Yes.
Ajay Balke, Sindhu, Lavanya, or Lavanya is silent today. I don't know why. Hello. Always you are active. Why you are silent today? Hmm? Okay, you got the point?
Yeah, you're right.
Say
Yes.
yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, this is the concept of middleware. What is the next point I can say? Can anyone tell me? What is the next point I can say?
Middleware.
Middleware will process the data, in a pipeline through every HTTP request and HTTP response in it. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, correct.
It's right.
Because you see, this is your HTTP context will have both request and response. You see, I'll show you. See, this is your HTTP context, right? If you'll go down, you see there is an HTTP request and response. Say yes or no. You are having a request and response object or not?
Yes,
Yes.
we got it.
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Yes.
Can I say context is nothing but a request and response object? When you make a request from browser to the server, there is a context which is holding request and response object. Am I right? Am I
Yes,
right
sir.
or wrong?
Yes.
We
Yes, sir.
discussed in my second class how the request and response happening. What is the format the request and response happening?
Application JSON and XML.
JSON and XML. Where the JSON and XML will be available?
Sir.
In the context.
Yes, context.
The context. Clear my point?
Yes.
Now you all understand what is middleware. Now what is the purpose of run method? You are having a app.run method, right? Now anyone can tell me what is the purpose of run method?
So this is an extension
Middleware
method.
contain two methods. What are all those? Number one,
Use.
run method. Number two, use method.
Use
Am I right?
Yeah, yes.
Say yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
So when you call the run method,
It is executed.
run method is used to execute the lost middleware in the application pipeline. Lost middleware in the application pipeline. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Right.
Say yes or no?
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes.
Are you guys are sleeping?
No, not.
No.
See, run method is used to execute lost middleware in the application pipeline. You see, in the application pipeline, what is the first method? Which
Use
line the
method.
first method is will be executed?
8th line.
8th. Which line the second method will be executed?
15.
15.
15. Which line the another method will be executed?
22.
22.
22. Whether the 22 is your last middleware or your first middleware?
Last
Last
middle.
middleware.
Last middleware. My statement is correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then when to have a use method?
The first method.
It's an entry point.
When to have a use method?
It is the entry point of the middleware.
Come again.
It is the entry point of the middleware.
Whenever we pass the first
Functionality, the entering functionality used in the use method and the execute
Can I
happen in this.
say use
execute the
method is used
subsequent.
to
If you want to use multiple middlewares, so
use method is used to execute the middleware and then pass the request to the
Another middleware.
Another middleware.
subsequent
Subsequent.
middleware
Yep.
Subsequential money.
in the application pipeline. Am I right or wrong?
Line.
Yeah,
Correct.
Right.
Can I skip this middleware? This middleware directly call the run method. Is it possible?
No.
Why?
because it executes sequentially.
So, whenever I have a middleware of next context, the subsequent middleware will get executed or not?
Yes.
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 So, can I say subsequent middleware?
Correct. Correct word.
If I'm not using a subsequent, what will happen? It can be any
Equation.
middleware, right?
Yeah.
Read the statement.
So use method is used to execute the middleware and pass the request to the middleware in the application pipeline.
Is it a right statement?
No.
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 If you add this, can you read this?
Use method is
This
used to
method
execute.
is used to execute the middleware and pass the request to the subsequent middleware in the application pipeline.
Is it make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
That is called middleware concept in ASP.NET Core. You all understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
What do you learn today?
Middleware concepts.
Learned about what is the purpose of web application class, right?
Yes.
And we also learned about what is the purpose of builder method of build, right?
Yes.
We also learned about what is the purpose of app.use method,
Run method.
method.
Run method. Next up.
And we are also understand what is the purpose of middleware and middleware chaining. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody say yes or no?
Yes.
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 Tomorrow, I'm stopping the recording.